Hey guys, it's VKS Media here, and today I will show you how to use the warp stabilizer effect in Premiere Pro to fix your shaky footage. So shaky footage can be a real pain in the ass if you wanted your shots to be smooth, but turns out they simply weren't when you viewed them in post. Luckily, we can correct these shakes in post with warp stabilizer. And warp stabilizer is a feature in Premiere Pro that is designed to automatically stabilize your shaky footage, and it basically works by analyzing the footage and then it applies these adjustments to reduce unwanted camera movements. These can be like small jitters, shakes and vibrations. Okay, so moving into Premiere here, I have these two clips that I have filmed of this car poster I have on my wall, and I wanted to have this smooth sort of panning motion. When I viewed it back now, it turns out that these recordings turned out to be really shaky, which wasn't really what I meant to do. And as we can see by viewing them, there is a lot of shake going on in these videos, which we want to remove with this warp stabilizer effect. Also, this adjustment layer that is down here is just a quick color grade I did on my shots because I shoot in S-Log3, which is a picture profile by Sony, and I didn't want my footage to look like this without the color grade or the conversion that you can do, so I just correct them a little bit, but you don't have to pay too much attention to this. But yeah, that is a topic for another video because that is not really related to this topic of today, so we'll just keep going. Okay, so to apply our warp stabilizer effect, we're gonna go over here into our effects tab over here, and we're gonna search for warp stabilizer. Just like that, and we can see here we have the effect under distort under video effects. And if you don't see this effects tab, you can of course go up into window here and then scroll down until you find effects. There's also a shortcut for it. It is Shift 7 on Windows. So yeah, we're just gonna click and drag the effects onto our clips, and as you can see, it will begin to analyze, and we can check the progress of this analyzation over here under the warp stabilizer. You can see right now it's at 22%, and it's just analyzing all of the frames in my clip. Okay, great. Now that the stabilization is done, we can preview the clip, how it looks now. And we can already see there's a massive improvement compared to before with warp stabilizer applied. And I also went ahead and stabilized the other clip so you can see how that looks as well. So it turned out really good compared to before, at least. And if we look over here into the effects control tab, we can see that there's a lot of settings that we can play around with. And there's this stabilization smoothness here that is set to 50% by default. And I find this to be quite a nice starting point that you can later fine tune depending on if you want more smoothness or not. And here are some examples of different smoothness levels in this clip here. There's also a bunch of other settings that you can play around with over here. For example, you have the stabilization method here, which can be the position, scale, rotation and stuff. I find that this subspace warp, like the default setting, works best. There's also some advanced settings down here where you have, for example, detailed analysis that lets the software work with more tracking points. It will also make the analysis part take a little bit longer to process, so just keep that in mind if you're going to use this. Right now I've just used the fast analysis. There's also some cropping, and you can hide the warning banner, but just keep this on because if anything goes wrong, then it will notify you, and that's a really nice setting to have. And yeah, that's basically how you apply warp stabilizer in Premiere Pro. So you can go and try it on your own clips, play around with the settings a little bit, and I hope you get some really great results. But yeah, thanks for watching, and if this helped you out, feel free to leave a like and maybe a little comment. It really makes my day knowing that I could help somebody out. Like on my last video, I read the comments and I really appreciate the feedback. So thanks guys, and I'll catch you guys soon.